What's up, everybody? It's been a while. I don't know how many weeks it's been. It seems like it's been a year or two. I got audio. Everybody hear me?
Yep,
You're
I hear
good.
you.
You're good.
Good
I
deal.
was trying to read Texas Family Camping's excuse for missing my premiere, but making it to your show.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That wasn't scheduled at all. So I just needed to see the excuse, and he puts the blame on Nettie. He puts the blame on Nettie because she told him to get his butt over here to this show. So basically, he's saying it's Nettie's fault that he didn't make the premiere.
I was just
Because
glad
I guess
to see.
Nettie must be his reminder system. I'm assuming if that's what he's saying.
I'm just glad that there's a lot of people out of courtside made it in your video. Not saying that the guys supplied you electricity all week. Really didn't even get mentioned
I had
in that little video.
But I didn't really think you'd want the picture with your shirt over your head. I also have a little video clip that I could have snuck in there too.
Okay,
I don't think you wanted that one to be on YouTube either. Now, if you do, I'll make that a short because I'm pretty sure it might go viral. I'm just saying.
Let YouTube go there.
So.
Oh man!
It's good to be back.
You were in the video because you were in the very first part of the video. Which, if you weren't there for the beginning of the video, you would have missed that, and we'll discuss that later.
Okay. It's good to be back.
So why in the world? I mean, I just don't know how in the world we're going to be able to function in life if we don't do one of these lives like at least once a month.
Oh, we got to.
Oh man!
There's like people, please post. Oh, Shanna wants the short of Jerry.
Yeah, I want to see it. I mean, I may not be able to unsee it, but I think I'd like to at least.
He does keep his clothes on in the short.
I just wish I had my camera running when I took Felix to the circle and got the expression on her face.
I'm surprised Felix didn't add that to her video. All those blurry spots.
I left the picture taking of the circle to KT. He took plenty for everyone. So.
Oh Lord. Me and KT been on the phone like, man, snow. I don't know that I've ever been in a place where it stayed like below 10 for very many days.
Come back to Kansas, buddy. It's supposed to be minus 14 here on Saturday.
Yeah, we're supposed to get really cold this weekend.
When I come into Indiana Sunday evening, it was 70 degrees inside my 68, 70 degrees inside my truck. It was 3 degrees outside. And believe it or not, it warmed up to a bombing 7 degrees time I got to the hotel.
Yeah.
And my fuel didn't gel. I forgot to put stuff in it, but I did stop somewhere right before the Indiana line and fill up my truck. So somebody said up north they put stuff in the fuel to keep it from gelling.
Oh yeah, I just pulled a Chevy back to the firehouse today because of that.
I
gelled up.
Put stuff in it yesterday. I had forgotten the night before. If you're not used to it, I actually bought the stuff, had it in my truck, just forgot to do it. But last night it sat in the garage at Dan's service center, so it should be warm. Somebody wanted to see my short hair. But
see,
I did get it cut off.
There's me hooking up to a Chevy, towing it back to the fire station because he gelled up.
Wow.
He forgot to put additive in his fuel too.
Well, don't y'all have 911 to pour in it?
Well, we do now. That's the first diesel this guy's ever owned, so he didn't know what he was supposed to do.
I have 2 bottles of 911 in my truck and like 6 bottles of anti-gel stuff because I didn't know where they were going to send me, and I figured if they sent me somewhere where you needed it, you wouldn't be able to get it.
Yeah, you always want to keep that, especially up north.
Texas family camping. 5 minutes in, it turned into a truck talk. Well, let me just say, if y'all have me on Facebook, y'all seen a few posts. But so I go to McDonald's after I get checked in. I run over there to get me something to eat because I hadn't eaten all day, and so I'm thinking nothing's probably open dining, and so I just go through the drive-through. They did in front of me, and so we take this outside lane around the McDonald's drive-through. So, like I said, it's 70 degrees in my truck. I roll the window down to get the food, and I mean, like instantly, my hot, steamy fries become cold. I mean, it's crazy cold up here.
Yep. Wait till you head back south this weekend. Are you leaving? When are you leaving out?
Well, I don't know if I get to go south. I'll leave out Thursday. Well, I ain't sure I'll leave out Thursday. I get a trailer Thursday, but I also get access to the Horizon Lounge, and I've been up here all week. So I may Thursday night. Well, Thursday night I may go wash clothes.
That's a nice lounge.
Yeah. So I may go wash clothes that night and just stay up here and leave out Friday morning. I don't know because, like I say, I've been up here since Sunday. So if I go out for 8 days or so before I get back, I'll have to wash clothes at a truck stop. Which is not bad. It's just if you do it at the lounge, you can throw your clothes in the washer and go to the lounge and hang out. You can do that at the truck stop too, but at least you will know people, or not know people. How I didn't have my camera. It happened so fast I didn't have my camera. So I'm nearly to Wakarusa, Indiana. Y'all heard KT talk about Wakarusa. I'm nearly to the big water tower that has Wakarusa Road on it. And I see this 3 bunch of trucks running together. And I see this black dually just flying up on me. I move over and I see blonde hair. And then I look to my left and it's BJ and her crew running 3 trucks together. They just blow right by me. And how cool was that? I knew they were going to be here, but they got here about the same time. Well, they beat me here because they come around me, but
you'll get to where you drive faster too.
I ain't never been. I drive maybe fast in my pickup, but like my school bus, it's something like it always clicked. You just, when you step up on the school bus, your mindset changes. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Got a few lives in your hand there.
Yeah. And when you pull in somebody else's stuff, So we got 17 people in here. Pretty good.
I know, yeah.
Only been announced, 15 minutes?
Maybe.
So, good to see everybody in here. K&R Destination. I left them in the dust. Well, that's just because I have a real truck and it'll actually go the speed limit, Kyle. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Nettie. That's funny. Where are you keeping your cell phone?
When you're driving.
Well, we won't go there. So I got my truck over at Dan's, getting a bunch of stuff put on it. Met some pretty cool people over there yesterday. Got to meet Dan, the world famous Dan. And his sons, they pretty much run it. I mean, he's there every day. Got to hear him tell his story and got to sit in on a hitch class. I had done seen it through videos, but I was waiting on somebody to bring me back to the hotel, and so I hung out and watched that. That was really cool to hear him tell a story about how everything got started, and and all that. It was really cool and a little heartbreaking. His wife had passed away in November, and so he told a story about that. And so just it's interesting the people you meet when you get out of the house and get on the road.
You have an email.
So,
how long are you doing this live for?
I don't know. Everybody gets tired of hanging out, I guess. I'm going to try to get somebody to bring me food.
Well, then I'm going to go fix a cup of coffee.
Drink it in front of me because I've not had any all morning because I didn't want to walk in the single digits all the way down to McDonald's to get it.
Timmy Ray wants to know what's the cheapest diesel you saw on the road.
270s. I actually had to have some and bought it for $3.15, but once I get past Thursday, I'll have a card to get it a lot cheaper. So
yeah. So you don't have any idea where you're going your first load?
No. Hoping it's a good place. Hoping it's south. We do sort of get some kind of say where we want to go, but no, Nettie, this is the worst hotel. You can go downstairs and they'll give you a cup with some instant coffee, but I'm not that desperate yet. I'm hoping they get my truck done today.
You're good.
It's McDonald's camping therapy. Maybe McDonald's where you live, but it's McDonald's down here.
Up there now. You're up there now, not down here. Up there.
I brought the McDonald's with me then.
It's McDonald's wherever you go.
Yep. So what am I, about 10 miles from South Bend?
I have no idea.
I seen a lot of signs that said South Bend. So I can't be too far because...
So you don't know where you are?
Well, I know where I am. I'm just saying in relation to South Bend.
Do you have a map? Do you have GPS? Do you have a map? Do you have GPS?
Well, I do. I just didn't get on it.
See? Well, then you can find out for yourself.
Well, hopefully somebody will get their camper someday.
It really just sounds like he doesn't know where he's at, which is a little scary.
Yeah, it could be. People still texting.
Uh-oh. Looks like Fantastic's Travel is about ready to run out of creamer.
Well, you don't need creamer for coffee anyway. I don't know what you're doing with creamer. What in the world would anybody have any use for creamer?
I don't know, but I remember out in Quartzsite when she would make a cup of coffee, she liked a little bit of coffee with her creamer.
Oh, my Lord. Creamer crisis.
So the truck's doing good? Truck did good on its way up there?
Yep. It
Good deal.
Good. I can't wait to get my toolboxes so I can unload most of the stuff that's in my truck and put it in the back of my truck.
Jerry Holly, did you see what Texas Family Camping said?
Yeah, about the RV parks near Branson.
Yeah, there you go.
I stayed down. I stayed at a place called Shenanigans. It's a real nice park, had really good internet. I think the best internet is down on the landing, right down by the river, though. Everybody says it's got a really good internet down there. And I'm not sure what size your rig is. Shenanigans, I had my 31-foot Class C, and it was a challenge to get into that spot. I don't think I'd be taking my 40-foot one in Shenanigans, but it is a nice park.
So, I was trying to find eating places for lunch. I got to find places to deliver. Last night I was going to order pizza. And all the places I called either had it on their website that they deliver now. And everybody that I called or texted either didn't have a driver, didn't deliver to the Red Roof Inn. Don't know why. It's full of truck drivers and money. And or they didn't answer the phone. I finally got tired to just eat trail mix and drink water for supper.
Oh, my Lord.
A little bit crazy. I do my driving test Thursday and head out Thursday. So a little bit crazy, don't they? They do this RV transport too, don't they? Don't ain't that how them and
Yeah.
KT
Yeah.
got to be friends? So let's see here. I missed K&R Destinations response to he didn't have a real truck. Yeah, K&R is asking where the coffee is. I actually have coffee in the daggum truck. And had I have thought to got out my mug, I had water. I could have boiled water, and I got a French press in the truck. Had I got all that out, I'd have had plenty of coffee.
I can't believe you would. That would be the first thing you think of is how you're going to get
I
your
thought
coffee.
no big deal, I'll just order it and have it sent to the,
Yeah, most
to the
hotels.
hotel. I mean, I was going to order supper anyway. I thought, surely to God, and it ain't that far to McDonald's. But my luck, I'd walk down there and the lobby be closed. I'd be mad. It's like 5 degrees here.
Most because I stopped somewhere on my trip and the lobby was closed, and I had to walk through the drive-through. Walk through the drive-through.
Nettie wants to see my haircut again.
It's still saying pretty long there for you.
That's not too bad. It might be a little short in back.
I gotta go find somebody. I gotta get me a haircut. That's way too long for me.
I figured out if I'm gonna be coming back and forth to Elkhart in the winter, I'm gonna let her grow back out.
I don't blame you.
I may not trim my beard this year.
Thin Blue Lane said he's running 2 air conditioners right now. I don't need to hear that.
Oh no,
loser. I'm running 2 heaters right now.
So is it okay if I just go ahead and time Thin Blue Lane out right now?
Yeah, just time him
out. Give him a little bit of time to think about that.
Mel did a nomad haircut this morning.
I'm gonna have to do something. Look at
bald.
this. I'm getting lines where my headset says. This long as my hair's been a long time. Yeah, I need to, K&R. He's telling me he had a nephew on the way to the cuts hair.
Kyle will be putting a buddy heater under his camper so he can brag on how good the insulation's doing.
He's getting ready to test out that insulation, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man. I was worried about my truck because I didn't know how that fuel would do in this kind of weather, I woke up in the middle of the night, it dawned on me, and I thought, well, it's too late now.
Yeah, that's more than a little fluff there, though. That's like sticking out above my headset and stuff. Yeah. I might start wearing a hat.
Oh, when you turn that way and look like right towards us, it almost looks like you have a mohawk. See?
Yeah.
It does, yes. and it's not like a Mr. T mohawk. It's like one of the, like a 7-year-old would have where he don't have much hair. He just pulls it up.
Yep. This is way too long for me.
Kyle said it's 28 under his rig. It's probably only 10 in the rig.
Oh, hey, I got a little news for you. I called the state yesterday. They're still not seeing anyone, but I've got a Zoom meeting set up next Tuesday. My calculation was all wrong that I had figured up. I actually have 2 more years than what I thought. So when I asked him yesterday about, hey, thinking about retiring in June, he goes, well, Mr. Holly, you could have retired 2 years ago. You have 29 years of service in. So now he's going to try to check and see when I get into my 30 year, how long I'll have to go this year to get to 30 year. And 30 years is a pretty big difference when you hit 30. So good
awesome.
news. Good news.
Yeah, that is good news, even though it's kind of like, oh man, you could have retired 2 years ago. that kind of stinks, but
Yeah,
well,
because I
it's
had
good that you're close to that 30 because that's going to be a big difference in money.
well, that's what he said. He goes, now to go 30, 32, 36. He goes, I can figure what you're going to get now at 30. I can figure out what you get if you go 32, and I can figure out what you get if you go the full 36. And I said, well, you don't even have to figure out the 36.
Yeah.
Just let me know what it's going to be at 32, 30 and 32. So.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So I thought, well, if I retired today, I could be in Florida Thursday.
But if you only got a few months to go, and it makes
I got to get that 30
more difference income wise. I mean, because that's your income for the rest of your life, basically.
Yeah, which isn't very long, I'm sure. But.
Whatever. Plus, the more money you get, the better birthday presents you can buy me.
I know. That's what I was thinking about that. That's what
I'm sure that's had to be at the top of your list, right?
I said, figure out 30 and let's see if I can get her, like a box of chocolate or something.
I think she was thinking Maserati.
They even still make Maseratis? Is that even still a thing?
I don't know. But I still have that song in my head.
Yeah,
I'm a
big Joe Walsh fan.
Walk out, Jerry.
So, did I tell y'all that they thought I wasn't invested? That because of the way the bus drivers' retirement figures, that they didn't think I was vested, and I wouldn't be able to bow out early and have a retirement. Anyway, that's what they told me.
Text message.
And anyway, so like 2 days later, I don't know if we've had a show since then, but they wound up, they were wrong. Bus drivers calculate the same. It's just not as much money. But so when I'm 60, I can draw off my bus. So it won't be much, but it'll be,
something.
Money.
Yeah, be something.
Text message.
My birthday's in 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, you can just ignore that one.
Okay.
Bye, Doreen. Yeah. Have a good haircut.
See you, Doreen. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, we surprised OKNR Destinations the other day up in Missouri or up in Kansas.
I seen the picture. That was cool.
He had no idea Happy Place and stuff was going to be there. He just thought he was meeting me.
So I was going around buying some more things I needed while I was up here. And Monday I had one meeting and it didn't last as long, so I got out riding around, and it's pretty cool. You drive by all these RV manufacturing places, like Forest River and Thor, and and then you drive by some of these that are like some weird name, and at the bottom it'll say a division of Forest River. And I mean, it's sort of like Fort Payne's the sock capital of the world, and this place is the RV capital of the world.
Yeah.
And then you see these companies like the refrigerator company. What is it? The Medic. And think, they're probably based there because that's where they sell all their refrigerators, and then you see the suspension system people, Ridemore, see their place, and it's pretty cool. You see all these names on YouTube, and then here you go, you ride by where they're all made.
Yep.
Jerry, did you get your electric fixed?
No, he's supposed to be down today.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to be down today. Hopefully he can figure it out. I don't know what I've done.
Did you even try to replace that yourself, or did you just call somebody?
Yeah, I don't mess with electricity So he's going to come down. He was just going to go by and pick up a couple breakers and come down today. And hopefully that's all it is.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, Felix, you need to just pause right now and drink more coffee. What were you thinking asking Jerry if he worked on anything electrical? That is not good for the country.
Well,
and if your mom gets fired off from Jerry's place.
Told him what was wrong, possibly wrong. I mean, it's hard to do that when you're not right there. And kind of told him what he could do. And so,
I chose not to do that.
Yeah. He chose not to.
Well, I could only imagine I can go shut off the pedestal and still go in there, and somehow there's power going through the inverter, and I still kill myself.
Yeah, he was afraid he was going to get burnt a little bit. So,
and it's like Fantastic Travel just said, have you seen what I did with just my slides?
This is true.
My slides have, I can't even put them in without smashing something.
Yep. If you're in there when he starts moving slides, you got to get out of the way.
Wish my computer would have listened.
He don't pay attention. He'll just crunch you.
Yep. Yeah, and it's like he don't worry about it. Like he'll just hit the slide in button, and it's like, oh well, if it's in the way,
it'll get crushed.
Yeah. So I do want to say, if anyone was curious, going back to the K&R meetup thing we did, they are exactly like they are on their live streams.
Oh,
I mean, I felt like I was literally just sitting there watching their live stream because they are exactly the same.
I second that. I totally agree.
A wet willy at one point, so
what's his name? Slid Ryan a $2. Got a wet willy out of it.
I don't think anybody had to pay for that one. I think that might be it was a good time, though.
Oh, yeah. There she was, just getting ready to get him.
That's a good one.
Then we had old Happy Place camping there.
I like that hat.
She can rock a hat now, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was going to be snowing.
That was the culprit that killed my electricity right there.
There is
the air fryer?
Oh, your fryer?
Yeah.
So
trying to do some wings for the Super Bowl. And
Thrifty Angel, I can't wait to get out there and meet you guys one day too. Can't wait to see them boys.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're gonna go to Dairy Queen and have some ice cream.
So Texas family camping, there was a little bit of chicken and ribs and what else was in there? Cornbread muffins and French fry or steak fries or whatever. That's what was left because Jerry's eyes are bigger than his stomach, obviously, and he bought that big old, ordered that, and he couldn't eat it all. But two finished it all off.
Oh, I wish I had that.
Beans. He didn't eat the beans because there was onions in the beans, and he didn't eat the coleslaw because there's vegetables there. So
yeah. He's a meat eater, ain't he?
Here they are pulling up. Here they are pulling up. So he's thinking he's just going to meet me. Okay.
You need to put this on as a short. Of course, it's probably longer than a short, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Jerry, have you not ever met Kyle and Ryan?
I met Kyle. I haven't met Ryan. That's the first time I got to meet Ryan. I met Kyle. He came out and we had lunch. Well, let me see if I can get it speed up. Here we go. Here's where they realize here in just a second that I'm not by myself. The video's not very good. There they are.
I noticed how they run towards Happy Place Camping. They just sort of walked up to Jerry Hollow.
Yeah. I was just the carrier of the famous people. I was just a chauffeur driver.
Mm.
Yeah, it was fun though. Even though I got like freaking hugs, it was fun.
Yeah, she got some more hugs. Yeah.
Felix, this is getting to be a habit. You're earning your reputation.
Hey, Gary, I wish you could have seen it at
It's not like
courtside.
I have a sign that says free hugs.
Somebody
wish you
needs to
coulda-
do a video, a collage of all the hugs that Felix
I
got.
should have did it because when they pulled up and they parked, the first couple, you know, it was the normal Felix of hey, hey, hey. And then finally she saw the line. She just stood there like, come on. It was like 20 in a row.
Be able to get away from it, so it's, you know,
She just accepted it.
The white flag and admitted defeat. And I could just tell by the way Ryan was coming at me, it was going to be a hug. So
it was
I'm
going to be a big hug. Yeah.
Just do it. Get it over with.
Oh man.
Yeah, if I had my camera though out of courtside when she just gave up and just stood there, that would have been a good short.
But by the going back to the coffee comment, have y'all ever stayed in a hotel that doesn't have a coffee maker?
No, I was going to say because I heard you saying that a while ago.
No, never.
That's weird.
I won't stay here no more.
No Red Roof Inns. I don't think they have coffee makers. About the only one that don't have coffee makers. Red Roof Inns.
Now you can go down to the lobby and get a cup of instant coffee. You got to make it yourself.
Ew!
I'm not that desperate. But
no.
Still, I just can't stay at a place that don't have coffee. That's cheap. So I will be looking around next time. Well, the next time I'll have my coffee with me because I'll have my truck with me. So
yeah.
I don't have to worry about it. If I'd have my truck with my print press and my Death Wish coffee, thanks to K&R Destination, sent me a nice little gift before I left, I would have had plenty of coffee.
Gary without coffee, I just can't imagine it. I just can't.
It's a good thing this is a video thing because I've got my hand actually tied under the desk.
I can only imagine.
To keep from ripping something apart. If y'all hear something going over there, that's just my feet. I'm having withdrawals.
I'm going to have to call Uber and see if they can get you some coffee delivered up there.
I'm going to order me some lunch from somebody here when we get off. And hopefully there's a cup of coffee involved in that. I tried to do DoorDash this morning for breakfast, and nobody was delivering breakfast.
No kidding. Maybe I can retire and come up there and start me a delivery service.
I mean, if it wasn't cold, I got a ton of places. Like there's a McDonald's here, and they got that Starbucks store across the street. I'm not a Starbucks fan. Now I can drink their cold frappuccino out of the bottle that you buy at the store. They're good. But then we got a Buffalo Wingstop right here. Now I may go check that out tonight. That might be worth the walk, but I'm gonna call first. It's like 2 parking lots over. One of the guys on the RV transport was giving me a hard time this morning. He said, that's not far. I said, we walk miles in New York to go get coffee in the cold, in the dead of winter. And I'm like,
and you said I'm a boy from Alabama. I don't do that.
Well, my coveralls is in the truck. So all I have is my Carhartt jacket, blue jeans, and my waterproof boots and this sweater. Well, I got a boggin. But I just don't know how long. Of course, I got to get out there sometime or another and put all my tools in the toolbox. But at least I can run back in and warm up. So.
You're going to have to toughen up there, sissy boy.
I'm chilly. Well, I'm going to have to get some clothes is what I'm going to have to do.
Nah.
Well, that's a good question, Eddie. Don't you have a coffee maker in your truck?
I do, but the truck is at Dan's. I forgot to get it out. Did not think that I couldn't get somebody to bring.
This is my winter coat. This is my winter coat, Gary. That's all I ever wear. No matter how cold it gets, I don't get any heavier than that. You'll toughen up, Buttercake.
Your body was frozen out at birth. It's
Yeah.
sort of like my Hispanic friends had to eat stuff that's like flaming hot. Well, then Blue Lane knows it had to be flaming hot because they can't taste anything spicy. They burn up all their taste buds.
Well, I know one thing I did learn over Super Bowl, other than the Chiefs wasn't ready to play, was that don't trust somebody
I heard
when
about
they
that soccer game. Didn't go well for y'all.
yeah. Don't trust anybody when they eat a Famous Dave's flaming hot pickle and they go, "What? That wasn't that hot." And so you decide you can try one. Don't listen to people. Just
No,
go
who
with your
done
gut.
that to you? Who done that to you?
Oh, name unmentioned because payback is still coming.
Oh, wow!
It wasn't me.
No,
I love
wasn't.
jalapenos, but that's about it. I don't want.
I can eat a jalapeno, but no, I think the name Devil Stick should have gave it away. Maybe.
I think. Whoops! Wait a minute. Somebody on one of the RV transport pages, I'd asked if anybody was around here and if they were coming back by, if they wanted to bring me a cup of coffee and a biscuit, I'd be grateful. Anyway, and so one of the other guys on there posted a picture of their chocolate milk and was trying to rub it in. I said, "That's not coffee." Well, KT commented under it. And he said, "Hey, Gary's my friend. He drinks motor oil."
No kidding. That's a true statement. Yeah, I don't even think McDonald's coffee would settle you. You got to have some of that strong
No,
stuff.
let me just say, I hadn't had McDonald's coffee in a while. It was drinkable, but woo, it wasn't death wish. It took me a minute. It's sort of like when you drink something you weren't expecting that taste.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Nettie asked Jerry if his tail was on fire.
It was all day yesterday. I had to use a sick day yesterday, actually. I'm pretty sure it all ties back to that pickle. So the person that gave it to me probably cost me a sick day, but I don't use sick time. Even when I call my boss, he goes, "Well, did you have a little bit too much drink on the Super Bowl?" And I said, "No."
That's the first thing I said.
I did not. I had
drink.
I was only able to drink like 3 beers, and I couldn't taste it after that pickle.
Wow.
Your tongue started to melt off.
Well, my tongue is finally starting to blister. The blisters are popping.
Oh, man.
That was about an 8-pack, Nettie. It wasn't a 6-pack.
And a fire extinguisher.
Oh, my Lord. That was the hottest pickle. And I only had one little, it was just a little, it wasn't a big pickle. It was just like a hamburger-sized pickle. My God, how people eat those, I have no idea.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And why you would want to, I have no idea.
Oh, man. We got 19 people in here.
Purple Tube, how you doing? There's a lot of people I ain't seen in a while.
So I got me just watch.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if he had to go empty the black tank after that.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I just used the garden hose and ran it outside into the drain. There's no need for anything but that. It was pure liquid.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I guess what you're saying is you don't want any of those for Christmas or anything.
No.
Well, I don't know what Jerry's getting for Christmas.
I'm hoping I never even see another jar of those. If I see them in a grocery store, I'm going to throw them on the ground just so somebody else don't have to go through that pain.
No, I don't want Jerry. Oh,
And
man.
there was people at the Super Bowl party that was just taking them out, eating them 2 or 3 at a time. It's like, there's no way, guys.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
maybe they eat spicy stuff a lot.
So going back to the Super Bowl, did y'all see where the mattress man bet 3.4 million or 3.6 million that Tampa Bay would win the Super Bowl?
No, I wish I'd have just bet $10 that they would have won it.
Yeah, he was raking it in. I forgot they were all kind of odds placed on that live.
Well,
How many
see,
people? You know,
yeah, I would. I just
what?
wish I could have made the bet on how many bad calls is the referee's going to give to Tom
Well, I
Brady.
heard that too.
That's what I.
Man, that was pretty ridiculous.
It was a Brady. That's what I kept saying. Oh, that was a Brady call. That was a Brady call.
Yeah.
He goes and chases down our guy to mouth at him, and our guy gets the
Yeah.
penalty.
Or all the pass interference calls with the balls that went like 100 feet in the air above the head. So I mean, it wasn't anyway. But,
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, guys. These Yahoo send me text messages about the conversation. I'm sorry, I couldn't contain that. Oh man.
Well, I didn't send you nothing, so I know it wasn't me.
I didn't send you anything, but I keep getting stuff.
Y'all need to look. Y'all need to look at our.
That's the one from Kyle.
Yes.
Oh my God! How did he get a video?
Oh, I hope my neighbors ain't sleeping. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You know how they say though, milk calms down the burn. It doesn't.
Jerry, you're supposed to drink it.
Well, it's hard to shove it out your nose when your nose is burning too.
Oh.
It's okay. Payback's heck. Just remember all that.
Oh. God said bread don't help either.
There's nothing that helps that except a cold shower with cold water running over certain parts of your body.
We don't need no details.
I could have got back to Arizona, sat on some rocks.
Somebody that died, wasn't it, Jerry?
Oh my Lord. I'd have killed the normal man, I'm telling you.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a game. Wasn't much of a game at all.
Nope. Jesse went to bed early. He didn't even.
Did he really?
Yeah, he didn't even finish watching it.
So did anybody? I didn't see if anybody made a bet that Kansas City wouldn't score a touchdown.
Oh, I'm sure you had that opportunity because you could bet on the coin toss if you wanted to.
So that would have been a great dollar bet, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Here's Jesse with his trash can lid of food. Doesn't that look like a little kid in a candy store? Just like, oh my God. Yeah, Jesse was a happy man that day.
Yeah, and just so you know, before he finished off what was left in that trash can lid, he had eaten a huge burger and a big old side of fries.
Hey, slow momentum's in here.
KT's in the house.
What part of the world's he in? Does anybody know?
He's at home, I think.
Oh, is he?
He's working on cars.
His car dealership is starting to line up with cars.
Yeah.
Jesse's in here
Oh, he's at
too.
the car sale, he said.
There's Jesse.
Yeah, he says he can eat.
Yeah, that's funny.
Y'all
That's
may
funny.
have to-
Anytime you ask Jesse, no matter what time of day is, hey, you getting hungry? I could eat. April 30th. Yep, the old slow-mo crew.
I might get to be there. Slow-mo might have to pull his connections and get me a load coming that way.
That's definitely going to be there.
Slow-mo is the dude at Horizon. Let me just tell y'all.
Well, he's like number 2, isn't he?
I figured out
I
if I
know.
get in trouble, I'm just going to say Slow-mo told me I could.
Texas family camping. I actually, when we were coming back through Texas, I told Jesse, I think we need to stop there. I think you can do that 72-ounce steak dinner. I'm
Slow-mo
pretty
told
sure
me
he can do
third
it.
from the top.
Third. I thought he was second. BJ must have passed him.
Yeah, he'd love to try that steak thing.
I think he could do it. I know you got to eat all the sides too, but I got.
Well, the problem is
think
not
he can
so
do
much
it.
that he'd have to eat the sides; it's what the sides are.
Oh,
Think they
that's
like
right.
macaroni and cheese?
See, if it was like that, or even like dinner rolls or French fries or whatever, sure. But if it's got to be like coleslaw, and I don't think.
No, I think.
See you, slow momentum. See you, KT.
See you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what all you have to eat. I know I've seen a couple people try that challenge. I know it's a big order of fries and beans, and I don't know if there's coleslaw involved or not.
I mean, the beans would be okay unless they have onions.
They didn't have onions in it. Yeah.
Of course, I mean, I guess he could just swallow it. He wouldn't have to chew it.
One thing about the onions, it would help you get rid of all that after you eat it.
Or just eat a pickle or two.
It's actually a little cheaper than I thought it was, though. I thought it was more. I didn't realize it was just 72.
Yeah, $72.
I thought it was over like $100. So
I think if we ever go back through there again, I'm gonna have to take him in there. I think he can do it.
oh, that restaurant has a YouTube channel now. They live stream people doing the challenge. That's hilarious.
I'll have to check that out. See, that way you can see what all you have to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
My money would be on Jesse.
I
That
know
too dark?
he can eat a lot.
No,
He can eat a
no,
lot.
you look good. You still look good.
Well, my charger's getting hot. I ran into that problem with that power strip, but I'm having that problem with this lamp plug-in here. So I'm turning things off to try to cool off the plug-in.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's it. That was me all yesterday till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I really don't need that mental image. Thanks, Kyle.
Hey, Lisa. Lisa just came
The first
in.
one was hilarious, but that one's pretty good too. Lava.
Okay, right there over the hill, put it in. It's a 72-ounce steak dinner, shrimp cocktail, baked potatoes. Oh, he wouldn't do the salad.
Maybe the salad.
With roll, butter, and of course, I think he could do that.
The baked potato, whoo, that'd be filling. As long as it doesn't have sour cream and crap on it, if he can just eat it with just like butter.
I'm sure you get to pick that.
Shrimp cocktail, as long as he didn't have to eat the cocktail sauce, because I don't know if he'd like that.
Yep.
All right, so I need a lesson. I gotta find food. So
I'm sure we could do that.
How do we find food if we're sitting in a hotel? We Google it?
Yeah. Restaurants near me.
Is that on Google Maps or where?
Just do your
can
Google
do it on
Assistant.
Google.
Just say, yeah, just on your Google search, just say restaurants near me. Should give everything within 5 or 6 miles of you.
Oh, Japanese steakhouse.
Oh yeah, Japanese steakhouse. Ah,
Yes.
I've never been to a Japanese steakhouse.
nah,
What's
Jesse
the
would like
order?
that because you can get steak. You just get steak and shrimp and rice.
I could
See,
eat it.
babe, we could go eat at a Japanese
Right
steakhouse. You
Do
don't
what?
have to eat raw fish.
No, you don't have to eat raw fish at Japanese steakhouse.
now.
Well, I know where I'm going for Valentine's Day.
Japanese steakhouse.
I've eaten at one. The kids carried us to eat at one time. I forgot what the name of it was. This Buffalo Wild Wings is right next to us. I may just call them, and if they're open, I may do a short video walking to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, they'll have it ready for you. Oh, Jesse says tater tots.
I just wonder if they're open, like where you can walk in and sit down and eat. I'd like to have this
The one
hotel.
Buffalo Wild Wings here's open up because
Yeah, ours are,
they're
but
open up. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think we've had as tough of restrictions as some states. So
Oh boy.
You always get them to go though.
I likes me some Buffalo Wild Wings.
Mm-hmm.
I like the boneless wings though. I don't want to work for my food. I just want to be able
Yeah,
to,
me neither.
you know.
I'm all boneless.
I can
Man.
tell. Bitching about the cold.
Yep. What all they have? I mean, I know they have wings, but what all do they have? They have like shrimp and stuff like that.
Well, they should have a menu option there on the website. You probably look at that.
Aha! I see the website now.
There's Kevin, my favorite nephew.
Hi, babe.
He came up to the meetup with Ryan the other day. He got to meet Ryan. Yeah, he wasn't worried about anybody else there. He just said, "Is Ryan going to be there? Okay, I'm coming. I got to meet Ryan."
I was trying to see what
Well,
maybe they would be open.
He did already meet us, so
Yeah.
that wouldn't be exciting at all.
Well, that's out. It said pickup.
Samurai wing.
Well, it's not that far over there. You can run over and get it.
Yeah, but by the time I got to the hotel room, I'd have to microwave it.
No, you wouldn't. They'll still be there.
For Pete's sake.
They're used to putting food in containers up there that stay warm.
See, I kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings cold too. They don't bother me cold because usually I have leftovers, so you know, I eat them cold later. I always get the spicy ones though. I like the what is it? Caribbean jerk and the mango habanero. Those are the ones I like.
Woo, I don't want anything habanero because that sounds hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Yeah.
Which I think when it's cold, when the chicken's cold and with that hot sauce, spicy sauce on there, I think that makes it pretty good.
So I watched a Thin Blue Lane video one time when they were cooking with habanero, and they had to like wear gloves and wash their hands. And I'm like, oh, I'm not eating anything. You got to wear gloves to handle the food.
No, that should give you the first sign to stay away from it.
Texas family camping. Godfather's Pizza used to be my favorite when I was little. Like every birthday, that's where I wanted to go. Godfather's Pizza. But they don't even have any of those around here anymore, I don't think, at all.
Let me just say, Fantastic Travel, if it has devil in the name, unless it's deviled spam or deviled ham, whatever that's called, I'm not eating it. especially if you give it to me. I don't trust anything that comes from you, Jerry Holly, Happy Place Camping, all of y'all hot pepper eaters, Kyle, Ryan. No. If you give me something that said devil spit pickles, it's going to lay on the table, and I hope it don't burn a hole in it.
Well, you got these people that like to pour them out into like a assortment tray and don't really tell you what they are.
Ooh.
You know, it's just a tray full of pickles. You know, you wouldn't.
They don't have a hazmat warning sign or nothing.
And then when someone eats one and I go, hey, is that hot? And they go, oh, no, it's not really hot at all. You tend to believe friends.
You was
and
at
family.
a football party. You don't believe anybody. They're drunk.
No. That's before the drinking even started was the problem, Gary.
Oh, man.
That's
you know,
fun.
you think people care about you until they do something like that.
Hey,
you know?
buddy, I love you. I sent you money
Hey,
for orange slices.
you only hurt the ones you love.
Well,
Oh.
then I guess I stand corrected. Somebody loves me a lot.
Oh, Lordy.
I used to get those, you know, you go to the gas station. I don't know if they still have them anymore. And you could get the big giant pickles at the gas station. They would always have the hot pickles. I used to get those and I'd eat those. And those were pretty hot, but they were good. I liked them. I haven't had one of those in a long time. That kind of sounds good.
Okay, you can have mine.
I did a Zoom meeting yesterday. I hadn't done Zoom. I get on Zoom, and somehow, amongst me downloading the app and getting on live, I get this terrible echo. Every time she says anything, it echoes. And she said, well, Gary, I noticed you're logged in twice. And I'm thinking, well, that explains it. But where's it logged in? I look at all my tabs, none of them. And so I kicked myself out, and she's still talking to me. And I'm like, oh, this is a little creepy. And I accidentally found it. I do not know now how I found it. But I found it and finally got it turned off. But it echoes on Zoom if you have two pages open too. So, but I never did. I don't know how in the world I found it, but I did.
Yeah, Nettie, you're right. That's karma. Karma comes back and gets the people that do nasty stuff to you. So.
Oh, man.
Man, that was a long phone call nursing our travel bug.
Yeah, an hour.
Hey, I saw his, I watched his A-Smoke Grill unveiling and smoking this morning. His didn't burn up.
I watched that, and I'm very disappointed because I was expecting flames and there was none. So I don't get it because, you know, Kyle's, there was flames and things sizzling and
wailing and gnashing and
melting, and
there was some big old guy in the background crying like a baby. I don't know who that was, but that was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really disappointed with that one because I thought all of those videos were gonna have that kind of terror.
Well, he did say he had a little bit of fire, but he just turned the heat back down at one.
Oh, that's because Bill knows how to operate a cooking machine.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Speaking of that, Kyle, did he ever get his replacement?
No,
not as of Saturday. I asked him Saturday, and he hadn't. I'll be right back.
I'm waiting for Kyle to make a comeback. Maybe he's thinking about it. I don't know. I think that was like possibly the greatest YouTube short video I'd seen was him catching that grill on fire. I mean, and really, I mean, what do? You just kind of stand there and watch it. I mean,
Yep,
I
ain't
guess
nothing you can do at that point.
fire extinguisher, you could put it out, but then you're definitely going to lose the bacon. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You try to save the bacon.
Oh Lord.
There you go, Texas family camping.
We still got 21
And
in
even
the house.
if it doesn't go viral, that's not the point. I will be happy. And that's really all that matters.
Jerry went to get a pickle. Everybody wants to know if you went and got a pickle, Jerry.
No, I got a Diet Pepsi. I have a drinking problem.
I'm drinking the hard stuff.
I have coffee.
I wished I had coffee. Yep, Texas family camping still trying to dig his way out of the hole.
Oh, I know he'll be over and watch later. I'm just giving him crap.
That was a good video you did though.
It was really short, but I had this problem that when I'm somewhere, and I think especially if we're with like other people, that I struggle to remember to video or take pictures or
I do. I'm horrible about that.
You know, I get back home and I'm editing and I'm like, wow, I've got a whopping 4 minutes of video for this video. You know, it just, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I should have videoed that or I should have videoed that. And I don't know. I was more concentrated on, I guess, meeting people, visiting people, having fun, and not so much pulling up the video camera. So.
Well, I did too, because there's so much stuff out there you could video, and time you realize it, the moment's already happened.
Well, I mean, there's people we didn't get pictures with. I forgot to get a picture with CR View. They were right across the.
Yeah, the Duffy, JT, all of them.
There was a whole bunch of people I didn't get pictures with, so I don't know. Whatever.
Kyle said Jerry was the only one.
Yeah, I didn't in Kansas City. Actually, I talked to Jesse about that before we left because I thought about just bringing my little handheld, not the Osmo, but the little, so it's not quite as shaky. And I'm like, well, you think, and then where he's kind of like, well, I don't know.
My daddy.
So I'm like, I don't think
Eddie.
So, but we got pictures, so that's, at least I remembered to do that.
Looks like Nettie's taking off.
Bye, Nettie.
Chara Hearts just came in.
We've been on for a little bit, Chara Hart, but I don't know for how long we're going to be on.
I'm going to get off here in a little bit.
I got to get off in a little bit, too.
I got to run to Olathe. I have to run to Olathe.
Did get them Whataburgers open yet? I forgot to ask you about that.
No, not yet. No, Patrick Mahomes need to push a little harder.
Yeah. Well, he didn't win the Super Bowl, so they may pull out now.
I think one's supposed to be in Overland Park there where we went to that first furniture store somewhere around that area.
Oh, okay. And wasn't another one supposed to be around Lee Summit?
Mm-hmm. I think they're putting 2 or 3 in here.
I was going to ask y'all. There's a store behind me. Starts with an M.
We don't know what it is. We can't see it, Gary.
M. Yeah, I've heard y'all talk about it before, but
Menards.
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 What is Menards?
That's what I'm going Menards. It's just like a Home
Kind of
Depot.
like a glorified Home Depot.
Okay.
I don't know. They have a lot of other stuff in there that Home Depot and Lowe's wouldn't have. Because they have a lot of, I don't know. I think I like Menards. We can kill a lot of time in Menards. And
There's one right here, like maybe 300 yards up the street. I seen that, and I remember hearing y'all talk about it. Do what?
I said you should go in there and look around.
Yeah,
I think my favorite thing about Menards is the stuff they always have on the end caps, because the stuff on the end caps is always like just, I don't know, sometimes goofy stuff, or it's really good price stuff, or I don't know. That's what I always look for.
See, I'm going to Menards to pick this up right after lunch, a dishwasher for one of our stations. So Menards has got some of the best prices. I mean, we got Lowe's, Home Depot, and Menards usually beats everybody. The same dishwasher at Home Depot was $20 higher.
What is Fleet Farm? I've never heard of Fleet Farm. It's like a Fleet Farm or Home Depot. I've never heard of Fleet Farm.
I haven't heard of Fleet Farm, no.
Yeah, Menards has a grocery section.
Mm-hmm.
They have food, drinks, and things. They have a pet section. They have, of course, your typical, paint,
lumberyard stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, electronics type stuff and lighting, and Fleet Farm is like a Tractor Supply. Interesting.
Okay. Now we have Tractor Supplies and Orscheln's around here.
Yeah, I've never heard of Fleet Farm. That's interesting. No. Fantastic Travels has never been to a Menards. Girl, I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
I don't think they have Menards in Florida.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a middle country thing. Well, where did they start out? Where did Menards start? I can't remember.
I know the first one here around our area was in St. Joseph.
I think
I drove all the way up to St. Joseph one
Minnesota
time.
Or something.
Yeah.
Menards came from. They started there and just have kind of started, working their way down this way. Now they're almost as bad as Dollar General. There's almost one on every corner. I noticed they put one over there by this old Schlitterbahn.
Yeah,
I hadn't been up there for so long that we popped up kind of over that hill and was like, whoa, that's new. And I guess all that Schlitterbahn's gone now. Last time we were there, the rides were still kind of there, but it was shut down because, that whole accident with that kid and stuff. But the rides are still there. I didn't even see any rides now. It looked like that was all gone.
I think it's completely gone now.
Well, that tells you how long it's been since we've been to that area. It's been a while.
Felix says Sherry hasn't seen snow in 20 years, so she's been a little sheltered.
Yeah. She was all excited about snow and making snow angels and all that crap. And we're all like, what's wrong with you? See? Want to make a snow angel. Yeah. Do you guys see that little short that Justin and Christina did of their dog when she went out and was doing the they called it dog angels instead of because she was
I didn't.
What they called that. Yeah, just rolling around in the snow on its back. I'm like, that is weird. I've never seen a dog do that before. I mean, I've seen them get silly in the snow and stuff, but I have never seen one flop over on its back and wiggle like it's making snow angels. It was hilarious.
Well, Fantastic says she wants to make snow angels. Maybe she can make a short out of that.
Yeah. I would think.
I want to go make sand angels.
Yeah.
Right? Me
I
too.
don't even want to do that. Get sand in my shorts. No,
I don't care. I'll wash it out.
that'd be
No,
about
I
as
don't
bad
care
as eating
either.
hot pickles.
You stand up, you shake it out.
Yeah.
Freaking
Air Force
snow.
guy. Yeah, you don't shake it out. It just sticks till it melts.
Yep. And then you're all wet and bleh.
There's nothing good about this weather. I mean, it's right now it's 9 degrees. There's nothing good about it at all. Nothing comes good out of it.
I don't know how warm it is here. Oh, we're 12. We are at 12
Oh
degrees.
man. I'm
But
coming to your house.
with our wind chill, it feels like 0.
Wind chill is -3.
See, tonight, oh no, that's not tonight. Well, this weekend, I guess it is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, -8, -6, -2.
Yeah, then which night is it? Negative, or the actual temperature is -14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all see the streaker put 50K on plus 750 that there would be a streaker and made
Oh.
49,000 after his bail.
Ah. So he bet on himself and then he went out in the street.
Yep.
That's pretty good a return on your money though.
That was the best part of the Super Bowl was the streaker.
Yeah.
That was
I
hilarious.
guess, did you guys see he was some kind of adult entertainment? He has some kind of adult entertainment channel.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Whoa, Hy-Vees are getting fancy. The one in Illinois has a Wahlburgers in it.
Oh, really?
Wow. Wahlburgers have food.
We did get a Wahlburgers. Yeah, I haven't ate there yet, but we got
they
it.
got good food. I thought so anyway.
I have to try that out.
Plus, you can take your picture with Mark Wahlberg when you walk in the door because there's like a cardboard cutout of him right there, so you can take your picture. That's the closest I'll ever get to him, I'm sure. I was kind of hoping he would come in, while we were there, but it didn't happen.
That's right. Firefighters do not like bad snow. Firefighters do not like snow because people forget how to drive in it.
Jerry, did you watch the video of the truck that was on fire and the fireman that was blowing the flames out into the traffic and catching their fire hoses on fire? Did you see that? I shared it.
No, I haven't.
I thought I shared it on the community tab. I tagged you in it.
I'll have to go back and look. Yeah.
I'm thinking if Jerry Holly was running this crew, he'd send every one of them home. You watch and tell me if you don't think it was bad fire.
You don't ever blow it to the highway.
Well, what it was in the middle.
I think we saw four or five wrecks on the way out of Kansas City the other day from seeing you guys. I think we saw 4 or 5. It took us forever to get out of Kansas City. Once we got back over on the Missouri side, the roads were almost clear.
Were they really?
Yeah. I mean, it was a dusting of snow blowing across, but it wasn't anything like what it was in the city. We were like, whoa.
Yeah. It was a long drive home. Usually it takes me about 40, 45 minutes. I think it's about an hour and 10, hour and 15 to get back.
Nursing our travel bug, fixing to get through out.
Yeah, he's bragging about weather too.
Warning him.
Y'all have RVs. It's sunny and in the 70s here. Yes.
Yeah.
And some still have jobs they have to be at, so they can't just pick up and go.
K&R City delivered a fridge.
Go back to Arizona anyway. I just came from there. I'm thinking more like
Florida,
Texas, or Florida. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Texas. They're saying is getting ready to get this cold snap.
Oh.
So all the way down to at least San Antonio.
Oh, well, see, I would be on the beach.
Yeah.
Which is south of San Antonio. But
what was his name? What was his name? Knar He said he just delivered their fridge to a captain in Lenexa. Said he knew you.
Yeah,
Did you happen to get his name? Boy, I won't be out delivering fridges today either. Of course, I do have to go get a dishwasher and deliver it. So,
if you got it at Lowe's, you could have had Kyle deliver it.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, can you run over to Menards and pick up a dishwasher?
Last name Ingram.
Ingram, yeah, I know who he's talking about. Yeah.
Well, that's probably good since the guy knew you.
Yeah.
You know, if you were like, I don't know who that is, that would look really bad. Just saying.
Yeah. Been doing this for, 38 years. I pretty much know everybody in the county.
Kyle said he'd deliver one to you, Jerry.
Got one on your truck now? Just say you lost it somewhere.
He said he'd run over there now. Which Menards?
Oh, wait, though.
In that Lowe's truck.
I gotta go pay for it first.
Yeah, it's a little easier to get it delivered.
After you pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the PO for it. I got the PO made up for it.
Would y'all like me to show y'all my pitiful thumb?
Oh, my Lord. Are you still crying, baby, about that
fingernail over it? And
that was like 8 months ago.
I'm telling you, y'all didn't think it was bad. I'm telling you, y'all underestimated the power of a cordless drill. Y'all thought I was faking. At least I have wound injury, unlike some people in the chat that talk about wounds and never show it to you.
I've seen that thing from start to finish. All right. I got to jump off, guys. I got to run double late, though.
Wait a minute. I'm going to give y'all an update. Hang on.
Well, hang on, Jerry. He wants you to see his pitiful thumb. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby.
Hope that don't affect your driving too much.
Darby thought I was talking to her.
All right, let's get off here. We've been on here an hour and 20 minutes, and it's been fun, guys. Maybe we'll do another one before long. Maybe it won't be as long, and so maybe the next time I'll be in the back of my truck somewhere, and we can have something interesting there.
Hey, it was good to get back on here. It's good to see you, Gary.
Yeah.
Nursing our travel bug. We'll know if I shaved my head.
Now I'll go get some Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep, I gotta find some food. I mean, like, I haven't had a real meal in over a day.
Well, worst thing, you hadn't had any coffee this morning.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I've got the shakes, but
you may have to go to the hospital and get IV coffee put in.
woo.
Now, while you're there, make sure they take care of that thumb.
All right, guys.
Bye.